Hey guys, Robbie. I got a special guest here to say something.
Greetings, this is Wonder Woman. You are watching Pros versus Noobs.
Actually, Wendy, that's supposed to be Pro teaches noobs. I know you like how to do, you like to do fighting and everything, but not everything's always.
And today, this is Azula from Avatar The Last Airbender. We're going to teach you how pros do things. They do it better than their brother. They're about to celebrate becoming an only child.
Yeah, I hear you say that a lot, Azula.
Yeah, noobs are just twerps and they all need to go to bed. They sure are. I can't stand a noob. You know who's a noob? Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I can't stand that guy. But he is my best friend, so whatever.
Oh, way to go, Mandy. So, yeah. What they said. Welcome to Pro Teaches Noobs. Hey guys, welcome to another lesson of Pro Teaches Noobs. There with me, Pika.
Hey.
And today we're continuing our coverage of Just Imagine Stan Lee with Just Imagine Stan Lee and Gary Frank created Shazam. And this one's going to be even more like, and just like Flash, it's a self-contained. In fact, a lot of these ones, except for the Robin one and Sandman one, this one and the Aquaman, well, Aquaman to a point, actually, no. This one and Catwoman are both going to be separated. But this one's going to be like almost like the least, very bare minimum amount of involvement from the church. But yeah, but first, take a look. How does that cover look?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking at the Shazam as the creature, and if there's, it's almost like you could imagine that they're taking both at the time characters called Captain Marvel and smashing them together like.
Except by this point, Captain Marvel was Janice Val. And Carol would not be Captain Marvel until years after this. She was still Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
Yep. Now remember before we had Morgana?
Yeah, that is a costume you only wear in the comfort of your own home.
Don't let her skimpy attire fool you. This lady possesses more garments than Arami. In fact, she doesn't even have to buy them. Just a few magic words and she can have whatever she wants. Perhaps you've heard of her. Her name is Morgana Le Fay.
Hey,
remember what Mark said earlier? Maybe I was saying my father was Merlin. Well, Merlin's in here. At last, I'm ready to cast my greatest spell. The spell that will rid me of the accursed Merlin for all time. You guessed it. Our tale begins centuries ago, in the age of magic and myth. And these might be the most startling myth. This might be the most startling myth of all. With Merlin gone, I shall be the greatest sorcerer of all. My mystic staff begins to glow. Danger is near. Who would fain threaten the power of Merlin? Morgana, what foolish thing of evil hast thou conjured up? Again, you address me in mocking tone. The great Merlin does think Morgana is not a worthy adversary. Well, my soon to perish tutor, prepare you for and now to breathe your last. Woman, thy feeble attempts do bore me. Dost thou not remember lesson 1? That which magic does create, canst likewise by magic be destroyed? Thy words are brave, but I see fear in thine eye. Thou knowest and full well that age hath made thee weak. Weak? Merlin shall show thee weak who is weak. And this seem weak, Morgana? My beast is slain. I rejoice for thee, Merlin, and he helped me dispel. My words were but his. Spare me thy lies, Morgana. I know thee for what thou art, and I know full well what I must do. 'Tis true, my days of life are numbered. A few more centuries at most I have. What art thou doing? No, Merlin, no! Thou canst not cast the spell of Woodbine upon me. I can and do, Morgana. I command a tree to be thy prison. 'Tis done, but for how long? Sooner or later my spell will fade. Then who will save mankind from Morgana when I depart this life? A being of supernatural power shall I create, yet far too dangerous to walk among men. So I bid him sleep till he be needed. I am where. And so in other words, a bit of Etrigran mixed with Shazam.
Yeah, I was just about to realize that if we have Morgana and Merlin, and so the Shazam creature is pretty much going to be Etrigran.
But without another personality.
Huh.
I weary of challenges and endless battle. Thus the Sorcerer Supreme does take his leave. Ha! Sorcerer Supreme?
Of course.
And to dwell in peace till his time has come. And okay, true believers, enough with the these and nows. It's time to get real. Place, India. Time, today. And away we go! Genghis Khan? No, I have never heard of him. That's what everyone tells. Oh no, Gunga Khan. That's what everyone tells us. Their names are Robert Rogers and Carla Norel. They were sent by Interpol. Let's find out why. We've got to find Gunga Khan, Carla. According to HQ, he and his terrorist band possess a doomsday weapon. He's supposed to be holed up in the mountains somewhere. Yeah, great. That really pinpoints it. At least you speak the language, Rob. I'm sure we'll find someone who can give us a lead. If only we knew what that doomsday weapon was. They'd know if they could have eavesdrop on Gunga Khan. We are almost ready to beam my ray up to our satellite. From there, I can aim it at any place on Earth, starting with the accursed United States. We've tested it on animals, so we know it works. Once it blankets North America, it will shrink every living soul down to the size of an insect. The continent will be ours for the taking. But now, back to Rob and Carla. What's the commotion over there? Don't know. Let's see. I think it's just a native street performer, but he seems to be impressing the crowd. And there's some sort of green mist coming out of his fingers. Well, coming out of his fingers. Wow, that's a new one. And the mind and the body must work together. With perfect harmony, all is possible. Behold my carpet, my basket, and myself can rise in the air, and a snake can appear at my bidding. But since I do not desire to frighten children who may be watching, I transform the snake into a harmless piece of rope, and I command the rope to knot itself. See how the mind can create flame from nothing. Wasn't that amazing, Rob? I don't know. I've seen David Copperfield do better stuff. At least he works with pretty girls. You've been in a mood all day, Rob. Is anything wrong? Not really. It's just I'd rather not talk about it. Is it me? Do you resent being teamed with a female? Well, yeah, but not the way you think. Hell, I might as well just say it. It feels funny working with you because you're a black belt and all. Me, I'm just a plain investigator. The kind of the guy gets sand kicked in his face. In other words, I'm bad for your macho image, right? Well, I wouldn't put it like that. That's what's really eating at my gut is I'm too chicken to say how much I love you. Clearly, they've worked together for a while, so it is not an out of the blue thing.
Okay.
Because clearly they've been partners for a while.
Okay.
So I just want to point that out. Rob, listen, there's something happening back there. Sounds like a really bad fight. And if it doesn't concern us, let's keep walking. It's that street magician. Some thugs are beating him. Tell us, how do you do your tricks? They are not tricks. Turn this club into a bar of gold for me. Now, my magic is not for the likes of you. I cannot tie him up. He keeps making the rope come untied. Teach us your tricks or die. Poor stupid fools. They are not tricks. They are magic. Do your worst. I am old and weary. Death holds no terror for me. Let that poor old man alone. Leave that poor man alone. There are 3 of them. I've got to help her. Luckily, I brought a gun. And Rob's knocked out, so it's up to me. Well, it won't be the first time. That hood of yours is a real fashion no-no. And it'll look much better covering your eyes. Okay, I'm okay, Carla. I was just stunned for a moment. I'll help you. How about starting now? This ought to scare him away. What took you so long, Rob? My gun got stuck in the holster. That's my partner. The old man's still breathing. You and the girl. I tried to help. I saw you. Yeah, right. But you mustn't talk. You got to save your breath. For the love of, and go for a doctor, Carla. I'll stay and look after him. Okay, but hold on to that gun just in case. I'm such a crack shot, right? Listen to me. There is not much time. I told the truth. It is magic, not trickery. Magic is the greatest gift. It must not die with me. You must remember Shazam. You're growing delirious. Never forget, the world needs Shazam. He must not be lost forever. He's gone. Los Angeles. Remember well, ye who serve the Church of Internal Empowerment. I shall lead thee to a new world of power. But if ye betray me, my vengeance is swift. A sudden sense of psychic I suddenly sense a psychic summons. The service is ended. Exalted one, I felt you should be the first to know. Speak, my lady Morgana. What has befallen? I sense that magic has been transferred. Another possesses it now. But still, he is but a novice. He will not have the skill to challenge my Lord Dark, but he may learn. So she's free and working with Dark.
Mm-hmm.
But the poor old guy, there was nothing I could do to save him. Wait a minute, what's happening? I don't believe it. His flesh, it's melting away. Even his skeleton is fading. Rob, I brought a doctor. Where's the old man? He's gone. You mean like they took him for a burial so soon? Like, she'll never believe what I saw, so. Yeah, that's it. The two agents returned to their hotel, which sits at the river's edge. I'll go to my room to dress for dinner. Knock at my door when you're ready, Carla. I can't get that old man out of my mind. Maybe he was just doing his last trick. But how can a dead man do a trick? Well, no sense worrying about it. Hope Carla doesn't take too long. I'm getting hungry. But it'll be a while before Rob Rogers gets anything to eat. It is him. We found him. You were the last to speak to the old man. What secrets did he tell you? I hope the restaurant in this place is worth getting all dolled up for. Anyway, I might as well look good for Rob. What's all that noise coming from his room? Sounds like a fight. Oh, no. I leave that man alone for 1 minute. An intruder. I will silence her. Talk. Tell me what you know. If this is how you greet tourists in this hotel, I've got news for you. You better get your act together, or next time we go to the Holiday Inn.
Now that battle was kind of disturbing.
What?
The upper right one.
Yeah.
Something about the eyes.
Sometimes when Gary Frank draws people surprised, he just goes too wide-eyed. It's like there's no island, lash, or anything. It's like, but okay, big man, you're next. Well, come on, what are you waiting for? This is your last chance. What secret did the old man reveal to you? Nothing. He just upped and died. The female will come back with us. And since you chose to remain silent, you are of no further use to us. It's insane. I'm gonna die. I wouldn't mind if it was in the line of duty, but I'm dying for nothing. Just because some crazy old man was hung up on one meaningless word. I'll never see Carl again because of that super word Shazam. So apparently thinking it works in this world.
Yeah. Weird, because you could end up thinking certain words or phrases because if your mind races, you might end up thinking about it unintentionally.
Like, Shazam! Ha! I'm free again. Nothing can hold me. I'm filled with anger, fury, like a raging dynamo inside me. Now it's payback time. But wait, how did I get here? How did I break free so fast? My arms, my body, I've changed. I've changed with power, with strength. How did it happen? There must be a reason. That word, the last thing I remember saying, the word the old man and magician told me, Shazam! Now, in this version, there's no exceptions. You say it, it changes.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of easier because if you think about it, it's
like you can't even say his name now.
Yeah, and it's faster than if you have to go through the whole be gone, the form of man, rise the demon, Etrigran.
Well, there's that, but I'm saying no, but this is the case where it's not like the whole, he has to mean it or anything. None of that. So it's like, hey, I'm Shazam. Crud. Like I said it when I was in the water, and I changed it to that thing. Then the next time I said it, I changed to me again. Crazy as it seems, maybe that old magician was right. Maybe Carla! I've got to find Carla! Carla, I'm back! She's gone! They took her! But where? How will I find her? Where indeed? You're Gunga Khan? What were you expecting? Some sort of savage? Surely, Miss Nora, they taught you at Interpol not to take anything for granted. I chose my name with care, knowing it would inspire fear in the hearts of my future victims. And now, Carla, if I may call you Carla, I have arranged a demonstration for you. A little something to show my power, to show why no force on earth can stop me. The trembling man you see there had tried to betray me, but nobody betrays Gunga Khan. Enjoy a moment of pride before you die, Carla, for you are the first to witness my weapon supreme. My intended betrayer appears unarmed, does he not? But look closer, my dear. Study him carefully. Even to the untrained eye, the effect of my ray must be shockingly apparent. Nevermore will this woeful, minuscule being attempt to betray anyone, unless it would be a fellow insect or worm. You murderous madman! What do you hope to accomplish with such a satanic device? And he tosses the guy. Oh, he dead.
Yeah, that's nice. That's all that G4 said.
Yeah, and he clearly flicked him like.
Yeah, not even the landing kills him. Or pretty much he probably dies while flying with all those G-forces.
Yep, the answer should be quite obvious, even to doomed beauty such as you. I just realized Gunga I think is meant to be a reimagining of Shavana.
Yeah, another good thing about it. I was thinking about where it was supposed to be, and probably Sivana.
Yep, the total extermination of all who dare oppose me, starting with your own United States. By beaming my ray down on your country from my own satellite in the sky, none will escape the same fate as that human insect you have just observed. You'll never get away with a mad scheme like this. Neither you nor that paper tiger Interpol can stop me. I'll let you and your witness my triumph before you die. Where's Rob? He's our only hope. Speaking of our hapless hero, it's useless. How can I find Carla when I don't even know where to look? Maybe if I were bigger, stronger, could cover more ground. Maybe if I say Shazam again. It happened again. I've become that thing. But what am I doing here? Why is it so hard for me to think? That noise. Something's roaring up behind me. A truck coming too fast to stop. No rocket speeding truck's going to hit me. I flew over it. I can fly. I'm getting airsick. Dizzy. How do I keep my balance? Can't control my rings. I want to go down. But how? Maybe if I just stop flapping. A strange apparition has fallen from the sky. What are y'all staring at? What's the matter? I ain't no freak to be stared at. What's the matter? Didn't you hear me? Shazam ain't no freak. Uh-oh. I said the word again. Luckily, I scared everyone away before the change. I feel weak, exhausted. Not easy changing that way. But I can't rest now. I gotta find Carla. So there's a bit of Hulk, of course, in this too.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Shazam monster that descended from the sky? Yes, but I do not fear the mighty. But I do not fear the mighty Gunga Khan will destroy it. Gunga Khan can do anything. Has he not even captured a female Interpol agent? She will never be rescued because no one can find Gunga Khan. It's lucky that Interpol insists I learn their language. Only his devoted followers and such as we know where he is, and we would rather die than tell. You would, huh? Well, here's where you'll get your chance. Okay, I'll be honest. I prefer Robert over Green Lantern.
Yeah,
more personality.
Yeah, there's more personality, and Gary Frank's art also gives some better expressions.
Nothing against Dave Gibbons, of course. It's just too flat.
Yeah, too flat, and was pretty much too much Adrian.
Yep. Hey, you! Did you say something? No, I thought you did. It was me, the monster. Still think Gunga Khan can destroy me? I'm beginning to have doubts. This can't be happening. It isn't human. Maybe Gunga Khan should start worrying. Where is Gunga Khan? Don't drop us. We'll tell. He's uncached and mounted in a fortified cave. But if he learns we told you, don't worry. He'll soon have bigger problems. Like whomp. Later, that must be the cave. Ain't no welcome sign. So here's where I learn if I'm strong as I've looked. This is doing it the hard way. Maybe one good punch will do it. Ain't nothing gonna keep me from getting to Carla. Nothing! Hey, I like that, grabbing the boulder.
No, it's grabbing a tool.
And it makes it more interesting than just simply pounding. Like everything is ready for Operation Destroy America. I'll be going down in history as the greatest conqueror of all time. You got that right, Khan. You're going down like you said. I don't know who you are or how you got here, but surely we can discuss this situation in a civilized manner. Ain't nothing to discuss. I'm here for the girl. No problem then. We have lots of girls, but they're in their mind, you stupid, misshapen glob of ugliness. These toys don't hurt me. They will when the electric current flows through them. It'll take you longer to collapse than anyone else. It's taking you longer to collapse than anyone else. You're the strongest being I've ever seen. With you as my slave, I'll be more invincible than ever. The voltage will keep you under my control. Now on your feet, slave. Prepare to carry out my command. And the female you seek is my enemy. That makes her your enemy. Go, make certain she does not escape. So basically, he's been zapped so hard, his mind is numb, so he's taking orders.
Oh.
But it doesn't last long.
Obviously.
Another few seconds and I'll be free. There, it's done. Uh-oh, someone's coming. Doesn't matter, I'll kick his butt. Or maybe not. Hey, whatever it is, squeeze the iron lock shut with his bare hand. Girl's my enemy. Must guard the girl. I might as well make myself comfortable. And everyone is in the control area with Khan. He's about to launch his missile, so the girl is here alone. Never have I beheld such beauty. It would be a shame for Khan to kill so lovely a female. Hey, does that mean you'll help me escape and risk Khan's wrath? I am not insane, but I have a better idea. As a reward for my loyalty, I will ask him to give you to me after he has destroyed America. What did you say? I'm helping someone who wants to destroy my country? Like, judging by that sound of that voice, I'm not eager to turn around. Oh, big fella, you're an American like me? And thanks for smashing my cell bars open, but we have to hurry. Khan is planning to make America's population insect-sized. Yeah, don't bet on it. The girl is free. Get her and that freak with her. I'll do the getting here. Who are you calling a freak? This is fun, big man, but we still got to stop that ray machine. Just because I'm big don't make me a freak. Okay, I think he gets the point. I do like how they tag team. It's different.
I was thinking about the first time watching the cover, thought it was going to be like changing together, but it's a two-person team.
I like that.
Even you could tell that from the cover. You could, if you know anything about Shazam or Captain Marvel or anything,
you
on the DC side, that's what you would assume.
Yep. One punch of that button, and I'll have destroyed America. Your fame will last forever. I wish to savor the moment a bit longer. I wouldn't wait too long. It seems the effect of my blast has worn off my erstwhile slave. But no matter, it is too late to stop me. Nothing can save America now. Oh no, he launched his shrink ray missile. Missile? Okay, ignore that word. I think Santa's tossing that word by mistake, the shrinking ray. So what's the big deal? When it hits the satellite, the satellite will redirect it at the heart of the United States. Every American will shrink down to insect size. Here comes more of Khan's men. So what? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. It's time for the Dark Ages to descend on mankind. No! I just remembered. I can fly! This can't be real, but I might as well go down fighting. There's the satellite. It's slowly changing direction, aiming towards America. Gotta reach it before it completes its turn. Did it! The female fought like a demon, and fights like a demon, and like a demon she'll die. Feeling real proud of yourself, huh? It only took a dozen of your men to stop me. I'm back! They won't be bothering you anymore. It's a funny thing. I feel like I know you. Like if we had met before, I'd have a hunch I'd remember you. I am not beaten yet. Quick, turn the ray on them. Right. Like he won't be so frightened when he's insect-sized. The shrieking ray, it's pointing at us. Nothing to stop me from pointing it the other way. Ha! I turned it around, and it's too late for them to turn it off. No, the ray is hitting us. Better wave goodbye, guys, before you get too small for us to see you. Now Interpol will never be able to punish them. And that's okay. They'll spend the rest of their lives hounded by insects. By the way, Big Novella, do you have a name? Yes, it seems to be Shazam. Uh-oh, here I go again. Rob, it's you. But how? What's that Shazam? Does this have to go something to do with hypnosis? Or did you take lessons from David Copperfield? talk to me before I freak out. Remember that old fakir who was attacked? Fakir who was attacked by those thugs? Yeah, but what? How much time have you got? It's a long story. Later, after destroying the shrink ray machine aboard the Orient Express, and that's the whole story, Carla. I believe you, Rob, because I was there. I saw it. What happens now? Every time I say, uh-oh, almost did it again, I've got to be careful about using that name. I wish it never happened, and yet it helped save the world. I'm glad it happened. Shazam could be Interpol's greatest weapon, and the element of surprise makes it so great. We've got to keep it a secret. If the bad guys learn the truth, they'll try to kill you. Yeah, you're right, as usual. So we're the only ones that will know. Yeah, right, just you and me. That means we got to stay together, remain a team. I can live with that. You know, Shazam may be the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, in what way? Come closer and I'll explain. Luckily for Rob, it took a lot of explaining. The time grows near, Reverend Dark. Your master plan is almost ready to be put into play. Unfortunately, my dear Morgana, there might be a slight delay. Surely it is nothing that concerns you. That remains to be seen. I fear a new player has entered the game. And then we see in New Delhi, this was, I just forgot who the artist was for this.
Yeah, looks kind of, can't put a name on it, but looks kind of familiar-ish.
Hold on, let me go back to that. Oh no, it would be in the credits here, so I should have just backed up a few pages. This is Kano. That's the artist's name.
Huh. The what?
Kano. Like the Mortal Kombat character?
Oh, so it goes by pseudonym.
Yeah, Kano. In New Delhi, India, like so many other cities, a place of beauty, a place of squalor, a place of greatness and hope, a place of crime and pestilence, a mass of humanity and a hotbed of inhumanity, a melting pot of people divided by caste, a place of dreams for millions, a place of fear for one young boy. And Billy, are you in here? Come out, my boy. My name is Ambassador Batson, your mom and dad's friend, remember? I won't hurt you, Billy. I'm here to help, like your parents would have wanted. I can't leave. Bad people are everywhere. You were just a baby when your parents arrived here, Billy. I still recall that day. You're here to help these poor people, Ambassador, and we're anxious to get started. The Peace Corps is a wonderful way to absorb another culture. It's a tool for global understanding. We need more people like you, Mary, Fred. Everything you need to get started is in this dossier. And take care of that baby. One day it'll be up to him to carry on. Hear that, Billy? Sounds like you've already got your mission in life. Your parents taught their neighbors about preventative medicine, and they introduced your parents to local customs and tradition. They showed their neighbors and their latest techniques and technology for planting. They joined together to till their fields. See, the moly is a sacred plant in our folklore and considered very, very holy. This moly is holy. Holy moly. And then your folks were transferred. The dark days followed. Misery, famine, terror, and war. Billy, be brave. Don't be afraid. Ambassador Batson will come for you. Continue helping people. We shall share this earth, all in this together. Pray for me, my child. Oh, it's taken me too much time to find you, Billy. You're a darn good hider. I can guess you've seen things in the last few weeks that have terrified you. So sorry for that. I saw some horrible things everywhere. I looked, Ambassador Batson, when my friend, the fakir, was beaten up, no one even helped him. Someone did, Billy. I received a full report. Good people have come to his aid. And today, we even have heroes, even enhanced people called superheroes. Come look. I love how Kano clearly makes the artwork look like
Darwin Cooks.
Well, no, not Darwin Cook. The original artist. Hold on. What was his name? C.C. Beck.
Okay, yeah.
Very CC Beck-like.
Yeah, that's...
And Darwin Cook does do a backup later.
Okay.
And then this Shazam appeared. I don't know if it's a demon, a god, or a mutant. But this is where he single-handedly cleared out a nest of evildoers. And look at this, a destroyed killer satellite. Shazam smashed it right out of orbit. So superheroes like Shazam will save us. Well, I hear he was working with a young woman who had no superpowers, just guts, brains, and determination. What my grandmother used to call old-fashioned gumption. Knowing your folks, I'm betting you got it too. I love that look like. What are you talking about, old man? You can go to your relatives in America or stay here with us, Billy. The Peace Corps needs more heroes. Here, this doesn't look like a place you'd find heroes. Heroes are found all over, from starving lands and remote jungles to tall buildings and airplanes, from fire trucks to police cars. Remember, you don't have to have great power to accept great responsibility. And so a new day brings new perspective. Zubin, what's up? I haven't eaten for 2 days. What do you mean? And where's all the food for your parents were growing with my folks? Gone. All gone. Stolen by the warlord's men. They raided us 2 nights ago. Let's check it out. I know where they camp. If Shazam can make a difference, so can we. What do you mean we? Billy, we're just kids. We can't do anything. We're too small. 2 hours of climbing later, the boys slip into the warlord's camp. Almost. There, 2 intruders. Put your daggers down. It's 2 children. I shall shoo them away. Quick, we can lose them. Here, and hit the dirt. Billy, what do we hit? It isn't dirt. What is it? No. Look at all these elephants. They use them to move guns and supplies over the mountain passes. Everyone knows that. Not guns, food. Your food. Wow. Everything they raided from my whole neighborhood. Come on, we're going to ride all this food right out of here. If we can ever figure out how to get on this thing, leverage, use his trunk. What in Doubletree are those blasted boys up to? If they're teasing the elephant, I'll cut off. Yeah, hey, look at me. I'm Shazam, superheroes of the elephant. Yeah. Come on, Zubin. Let's get this food back to the people who need it. Like me. Daybreak at the American Embassy in New Delhi. A safe haven for people in jeopardy. Or 2 boys in hot water. You wanted to see us first thing this morning, Ambassador? Your Honor, sir? Come in, boys. And don't worry. No one can get to you here in the embassy. You mad at me for last night? It wasn't all Billy's fault. I did it too. The locals are calling you both heroes. You prevent an entire neighborhood from going hungry. I think your actions deserve a special reward here. Zubin, I am commissioning you as an honorary captain, the U.S. Peace Corps. From now on, you'll be dressed as Captain Novotny. Wow, thanks a lot. And I'm very proud of you, Billy. In India, they called you and your parents by their Hindu name, Anoka. Translation of your family's last name. You've become the kind of hero they were. You are indeed Mary and Fred Marvel's son. So I am commissioning you as an honorary captain, too. I salute you, Captain Marvel. The world needs more people just like you. How was that one? That was probably one of the better ones.
Yeah. Strangely, yeah.
Strong characterization, very good artwork, clever use of the characters. I put this right up there with Flash, if not slightly above it.
Yeah, somewhere.
The villain was not an idiot. Not much.
Yeah. Well, both was played by hubris, but what villains aren't?
Yeah, but it's better than the other one. So yeah. So what did you think of this overall? First of all, the main story.
Well, it kind of worked. Okay, yes, worked in a way it was set up. Getting to work with the. Was it the partner? The partnership. If you had to pitch it up as a partnership between a human character and a monster character and a beast, yeah, that's actually what it is. A beauty and a beast.
Yep, and I do like how they handle Shazam here. He's like, a mixture of Hulk with Etrigran and Shazam. I kind of like that. And like I said, I didn't mind the twist here of him actually having him under control from the zap. Brief as it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what if he had forgotten most of it, how much he had zoned out when he was zapped?
Well, yeah, that's why he just
and then it all came back when he turned back into human.
Well, first he came back, and when he heard him say, "You want to destroy my country?" But yeah, again, overall, this was. And what about the backup story? I gotta say, this was pretty dark.
Yeah.
This moment here, especially, his parents' deaths. Yeah. And look at it, his father was basically either as blood or other fluids.
Were he sick? And that was
they got sick. Everyone got sick.
Yeah. Didn't hydrate enough.
Yeah, but again, just. Well, and I love the twist here of Captain Marvel. So we have both Shazam and Captain Marvel.
Oh.
And Ambassador Batson. That I felt was one of the most clever usage.
Yeah. It's taking what are and
again it continues to go the advantage of yes, they're a hero, but it doesn't mean humanity should just sit by idly.
Yeah.
Again, it's doing what DC does best. Inspire.
Yeah. Inspire, show example, do and basically say without saying do better. It's you don't even need to say do better. It's just here's the example. Try following it.
Exactly. And that's why I say this worked really well in that regard. So yeah. Definitely one, like I said, this is in the top 3 so far.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's right up there near the top.
Yeah, with the Wonder Woman and Flash one, yep.
Yep, it's right up there with Wonder Woman and Flash, yeah. But overall, next time we'll be going over on. Oh boy, don't look, people. Spoilers. Okay, you know what? Let me see if there's an index. Oh, never mind. But yeah, next time it'll be the Aquaman. But I'll be for us recording a little bit afterwards. But yeah, next because that'll be the next batch because we've been doing these in batches. Will be Aquaman, Catwoman, and Sandman. Aquaman was Scott McDaniel. Catwoman was Chris Blanco and Balacho. And then Walt Simonson for Sandman, which is funny because Chris Balacho is now more recognized for the stuff at Marvel. It's kind of funny when you think about that, right? When he started, he was more of a DC guy. Now people can't even recall him at DC.
Yeah. Did he do what else did he do for DC besides this?
Well, obviously he had to do some other ones. I think he mostly did Vertigo books. Pachalo artwork. Yeah, he was a Canadian artwork. Oh, yep, Shade the Changing Man and 2 of Neil Gaiman's Death series before he then went on to and a couple of like 2 issues of Batman Gotham, but it was mostly for Shade. So yeah, he didn't. So this was one of his few superhero works he had done for DC before going to Marvel, and that's where he's been doing more hero work since. But that'll be later. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me, Pika. Thank everyone else, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.
And may your heart be running, Gabe.